And on to our continuous Gorakhpur coverage. It has been over a week since Mirror Now has been camping at the BRD hospital without losing sight of the crisis unfolding at the state-run hospital. We've been asking the tough questions, highlighting the gravity of the issue, and now the UP government has been forced to act. A cleanup drive has been initiated at the hospital. New fans have been installed at critical wards that lacked basic amenities, and walls are getting a fresh coat of paint. Aishwarya Paliwal, who's been tracking these developments, filed this report from within the BRD hospital.
Nearly a week after 63 children died in Gorakhpur's BRD hospital, Mirror Now's relentless coverage is bearing fruit.
Yesterday we had shown you how there was a lot of garbage here. There were many plastic cups, there were many polythene bags. All of them were littered all around. Now I'll ask my video journalist Amit to pan and show you that this place has actually been cleaned up.
This comes after Mirror Now went on ground, camped at the hospital and exposed the apathy and indifference patients are subjected to. Garbage piled up in corridors, filthy, unswept wards, choked, overflowing toilets, and animals loitering in the hospital. And shockingly enough, poor ventilation and no fans in the encephalitis ward. After Mirror Now raised the issue 2 days in a row, the state finally got its act together. Corridors were swept clean, walls got a fresh coat of paint, but the Cleanup Act merely scratches the surface.
अपना स्टॉक जैसे ऑक्सीजन के बारे में बताया गया तो उसका वेल स्टॉक हमारे पास है हम लोगों ने एक चेन बना रखी है हम चाहेंगे कि वो चेन हमारी मेंटेन रहे
So in this report, Pushpa Sales Private Limited has been found guilty of stopping oxygen supply. Dr. Satish, who's the HOD of anesthesia, has been guilty of not acting on reminders of Kapil Khan and procuring oxygen.
Critical questions are still left unanswered. It's been over a week, but there is still no clarity on how exactly 63 lives were lost that night. The district magistrate's report that Mirror Now has accessed blames the oxygen firm, the principal and the head of anesthesia for the massacre. What about all the top officials who were informed that the hospital owed money to the oxygen supplier? What concrete action is being taken to ensure that patient care improves at the hospital? And why no compensation yet for those who have lost their loved ones to the killer negligence of a few government officials? Mirror Now report.
The cleanup has begun, but the probe into the massacre that claimed 63 lives is far from over. Mirror Now has now accessed an explosive report from the Indian Medical Association that admits to the disruption of oxygen supply on that fateful night. The report also places the blame on former hospital principal Rajiv Mishra and Dr. Kafil Khan from the pediatrics department. However, shockingly, the report gives the government a clean chit.
But at this moment, our concern is the epidemic which is going on and some of the lessons learned. One of the lessons learned is at a national level, no payment of vendors should be withheld. It should be paid in advance. Second is all essential supply of drugs, investigations and oxygen. 1 week stock is a must. That's the second thing. Some basic report will come by 5 o'clock today.